Hey Clashers, a lot of people out there still think that Barbarian Archers are not good in Beta Base 2.0, but actually they're dominating the leaderboards because the synergy with the cannon cards for them is just incredible. So if you take a look at the high ranks of last season, for example, all of those 8,000 plus players really made good use of this specific strategy. So I thought I would just share this approach in a video and tell you exactly how to play it, because don't get me wrong, Barbarian Archers, they are really strong, and you should really be able to play this strategy. The key for this strategy to succeed is knowing the range of your cannon cards. This is pretty much significant to make sure that you can somehow actually deal with the base. The first thing you need to know is which defenses outrange your cannon cards. The first defense being the Archer Tower, then the Lava Launcher is a pretty deadly opponent. The same as, for example, the X-Bow. If it's put to ground, this one is set to air, which shouldn't be as big of a deal. And then, for example, the Giant Cannon has a bigger range, which is really important to remember. And the Guard Post troops as well. If you're facing the Guard Post troops, bring Barbarians to make sure you can take those out really nicely and easily. It's not going to be a big problem. So the first thing you're going to do is take away the trash buildings, the outside buildings, to make sure your archers can do their job. Let's get ready for that. As well, decide which hero we're going with. I feel like on this one, I think just the air hero. I like the air hero option. Or, yeah, let's just do it. For now, let's just use the first cannon card right here. Out of range of the Archer Tower, that's really important. Then the next one on this left side, just like that. It's all about only taking down the buildings in front of the Archer Towers. This is the important trick to this. And then one cannon card over here. So far, so good. Now, as soon as those cannon cards are actually getting those buildings in front of the Archer Towers, this is then the go time for you, for your archers, which is really, really important. So, it's down, and now we're just sending archers in to take down those Archer Towers. With that being said, then it's pretty easy to follow things up. So for us now, like one here, and then we can get rid of those other buildings. I will use one Barbarian to get this Builder Hall out of the... Oh, never mind. To get the Builder Hall in just a second. Oh, I deployed one more archer on the left side, which that was not intentional, but it is what it is. Okay, so getting that out, nice. And now I'm going to try to take down that one over here, looking good. So now we can get those cannon cards a bit closer, because we took down the outside buildings, like the buildings which can actually outrange my cannon cards. And this is all about how you can dodge those, right? Oh, wait, there, I want to use that. Just like that. Oh, wait a second, I have to change my cannon card positioning. Let's just use... No, we moved it too close. We moved it a bit too close, but it should be alright. That should be no problem whatsoever. Let's just get that one a bit closer. That was a bit too close in my opinion. Let's use that mode, nice. So even though there was the push jab, it just activated way too late, right? Like, because we took down already way more other defenses. Now let's get that further in, just like that. Come on. Let's use those Barbarians to make sure that we're not going to time fail, because that is the biggest issue probably with this strategy, the time. So time management is really important. And as long as you don't have to commentate a YouTube video at the same time, I think you're fine, because it's a lot of multitasking, but it's just so much fun because you have to do something, which I think is overall really cool. On this one, we have no guard post troops, so it does not make sense to bring Barbarians for us on this one. We could replace one of those cannon cards, which we have lost, unfortunately. So what are the other things? There is no... I mean, the top side, that's where we could use archers, which would be kind of nice. I think that's what I'm going to do. The ground hero, we have to use that as well, but we have to be careful of Tesla, because we have not seen any Tesla just yet. And this is always a big problem then when we're getting surprised by those. So let's just get those first couple of buildings out. The same thing on the left side. And we can use the Barbarians, like our leftover Barbarians, to actually scout for like possible Tesla, right? Like make sure that there are no Tesla whatsoever. First one at the top side, then see if there's a small bomb. That's already something. That's nice. I want to take down the top side because I want to snipe the multi-mortar with my archers. This is like the one thing I'm looking for. 1, 2. The second archer was not the best placed archer in the world, but hey, it's fine. Get that one a bit closer. Top side is gone. That's awesome. That's incredible. Nice. Now let's get that one a bit closer. Just like that. It should overlap in just a second. The cannon. Perfect. Okay. And you can see, one by one, we're picking those defenses off. And as soon as there's something in range, which is actually hurting our cannon cards, we're just going to snipe it with archers, with barbarian, with our hero, with minion. You can use minion as well on this one. It's kind of... You can use pretty much every small troop to really... Oh, I did drive a bit too close. That's unfortunate, but hey, whatever. At this point, we can just send our troops in. It should be alright. We have one more cannon card at the bottom here. We need to be careful, though, with that... like that. With our... with that giant cannon. But hey, let's just try to snipe it, actually. That was double small bomb. That is a cheeky, sneaky play. But hey... Let's see. Okay, time is ticking, though. Time is ticking quite a bit. Now the ability. Let's get those cannon cards in here to make sure that we're not going to time fail. But that should be enough. Perfect. Nice. Getting our first 6-star with the strategy. And you can tell by now why this strategy is dominating the top high ranks, like the 8,000 plus trophy range in the end of the season, and people having to adapt to those to the strategy with like changing the bases and everything, but so far they haven't. So make sure that you're using it. Let's just show another example. Okay, next base, and that's actually, I think, one of the super popular ones right now. So let's do something nice on this one. So we have the lava launcher in the first stage, which is one of the biggest enemies for this strategy. So you really you need to have a good plan for this one. So let's think about it. I think a baby dragon ability plus a level 3 charged ability of my hero should get that out. So if I can somehow set that up, I think that should work. Let's just try that. And then we're having cannon cards at the top side, on the right side, and on the left side. I think that should be the perfect spots. Let's just try it out and see if we can make that work. So one here, activate the mortar mode. One here, and one here. Activate the mortar mode. Activate the mortar mode. Now our hero down here. I think that's how it should avoid the air bombs for quite some time. And we need the splash damage on those key defenses, right? That's really important. Let's just use one archer so it's going directly into the core because that's where we want it to go. And then we need to make sure that it's charging all the way up to level 3 ability. Otherwise, we have a problem, okay? Let's double check. Just like that. Take those out. Nice. Can move that a bit closer already. No! I should have not moved that closer, apparently. Just like that. We got it! We did it! Perfect. Now we can move this cannon card closer. Now we can move this cannon card closer. We can move that cannon card closer. Take that out. But now time is going to be a big issue. Let's invest one archer right here to already start clean up. Then I need to use a couple of archers to take down the giant cannon, and then we have to hope that we are not going to run into too many time issues, because that would be bad, okay? Like, we did such a good job of taking this bottom side out. That was genius, but now let's hope that it's going to work. Just like that. 1, 2. Now just like that. Okay, we're tanking the giant cannon right now. That I think it's working perfectly, as intended. Nice. 27 seconds, that should be enough, right? Like, I think that should be enough. Hopefully. Please. Maybe. 20 seconds? Yeah, that is no problem whatsoever. Let's go. Even though we have lost our one cannon card to a really well-placed trap. You have to say, and this is like probably the one biggest thing where this strategy is going to be problematic, is like traps. So we need to make sure that you're scouting for traps with your troops. But that's why archers are just so good. Now, the next setup. Okay, on this one, wait. Didn't we just attack this? Maybe I'm just getting confused, but on this one, I think we could use a barbarian to take down the bottom archers, but I feel like we don't have to. Let's just do something different. So on this one, nice. On this side as well, clear out the buildings in front of the important buildings that you want to snipe. That's like the key thing. Now let's do the same thing on the bottom side, because then we can use our hero to take down the remaining buildings on the bottom side. This is the plan. So for now, looking not too bad. Let's just use 2 archers right here. 2 archers right there to snipe those buildings. And then we can get our, our cannon cards a bit closer, right? That should be it. So, looking good. Oh, they were actually spring. Nice. People are already catching up slowly, but those spring traps were not well placed. Those spring traps were not well placed. So, just like that. Now we're using that. Let's use the cannon card as well. Oh, there's a Tesla. No, wait. Cannon card, go for the Tesla, please. Yes, stay alive. Come on. Okay, now we can move closer at the... Ooh, no. Oh.
The Tesla just popped up as I was driving closer. Come on, make sure that works, please, please. No, we can't. Okay, one cannon cart is down, but it should be enough. We have one cannon cart at the bottom side. We can use that hero ability now. Let's just move it in. Let's just move that in and take down that cannon. It's super annoying, but we should be able to take it out. Yeah, we got that. We got that all day long. Let's go, let's go. So this is how you can really take down those bases quite nicely, I would say. And it's such a strong strategy. Give it a try, give it a shot if you want to. And otherwise, well, this is how the top trophy leaderboard players are using barbarians, archers, and those cannon cards to really demolish bases. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful, this video, for you to understand the strategy. And I wish you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye bye.